long relationship of what? Him telling me that I'm absolutely ugly.
The dating pool in Mumbai is better.
I'll get it out of my system and come back to you.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Would you be open to an arranged marriage setup now?
Every time Farzeen says she's in a good relationship.
नजर लगेगी यार पक्का. Broom क्यों बोला? Doormat बोलता तो सच भी होता.
Oops.
Hi, welcome back to Eves Teasing Podcast. मैं हूँ फरजीन
और मैं हूँ प्राप्ति.
और आज we are talking about something that has defined us,
shaped us in many ways.
Many ways. We are dotting.
We are dotting. ये dots ही join हुए हैं like.
We want to talk about dating in our early 20s versus now.
Very embarrassing dating experiences.
Yes.
क्योंकि कमी नहीं है. Like when we sat down to write about this, it just went on and on.
Yeah. So let's start.
Energy, dumb bitch energy.
Do you have a very embarrassing crush that you're ashamed of?
No, I'm not embarrassed of the crushes I've had, really. But I'm embarrassed of that one time. Where I used to have a journal back when I was like young. Diary of Anne Frank पढ़ ली थी मैंने. तो मैंने कहा मेरे को भी ऐसे लिखना चाहिए मेरी लाइफ में क्या चल रहा है.
We've all done that.
यार बहुत eventful life है ना. Anyways, so
hey यार.
My caregiver found that diary.
Oh no.
And they read it.
Oh no.
And then they're questioning me.
They're like, अलग level पे problem.
Yeah, it was, and these are people who could not even take me, could not even conceive the idea of me wearing cut sleeves. And then they find this. And my God, what? She likes men?
Oh no.
Like she has feelings for men? Oh my God, puberty means? और फिर यार मतलब एक एक करके नाम ले लेके पूछा यार.
Oh no.
It was so embarrassing. He's like, why are you talking in your diary like these film stars and the way it comes in HD city and all.
You were talking like that?
No.
Achoo.
I was just like,
that would have been fun.
Yeah. It was just like me, my first crush or ऐसे सब लिखा
So sweet.
And he was my first crush.
Aww.
That is my embarrassing moment. But not with a crush, it's just concerning a crush.
Crushes.
Yeah.
I had a lot of celebrity crushes and some of them are embarrassing today when I think back. Us time I don't know why I was
Tell them no.
So one crush was Sanjay Kapoor. Do you even know who that is?
The chef?
No, not Sanjeev Kapoor.
Oh,
Sanjay Kapoor is this actor, okay? He's the father of one of these
Kapoors.
Yeah, he's the father of one of these younger Nepo kids. I forgot. But my other crush was Akshay Kumar. Not just a crush, I wanted to marry him. I had this massive crush on this super senior of mine. And then I dated his younger brother when he asked me out. Because in my head I was like, younger brother ही सही.
मेरे साथ पता है क्या हुआ था? I had a crush on this guy and my friend told me that it's a great idea to write a letter saying that I have a crush on him.
And send it to him.
He was in the school adjacent to us.
Alright, you were in all girls.
Yeah. And we gave it to his sister.
And?
Who then gave it to him. Now here's the thing. His sister was friends with a lot of girls who were in my bus.
Okay.
Which means obviously
everybody knew.
Everybody knew.
They probably read the letter also.
I don't know. I just hope.
Was it a good one? I'm sure. You write well. तब भी अच्छा लिखती होगी.
I was in 8th, yaar. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what the contents of the letter were. But I remember being rejected.
Oh no.
Yeah, and this guy that I liked, his friend and my friend who thought it's a great idea were going out for like a small period of time. And bro, this guy went on to call me a broom because I was a very lanky kid. He was like, yeah, so I'm damn sure he is the one. उसने बोला होगा दोनों के बीच में बात हुई क्या लगती है यार झाड़ू सी पतली सी. Yeah, so that was my first embarrassing experience. Very embarrassing. It was a very embarrassing.
Broom क्यों बोला? Doormat बोलता तो सच भी होता.
Oops.
I can say it because I was a doormat too.
I mean, same. We all.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, it's a growing up phase. Being a doormat is what? Is having no opinions, just being like, okay, sir, what you want, whatever you want. Being a doormat is being a pick-me.
It's, yeah,
And
the terminology.
Yes,
came
sadly,
in.
yeah, sadly, we all go through that. Sadly, it is how we are brought up.
Yeah.
Why do you think we've had embarrassing relationships and, tolerated things that we will not in this day and age?
That's true. We were always conditioned to believe that this is how it is. Of course, you'll fight. I mean, we were always conditioned to believe that a good relationship is one where you fight and then you make up. That's how strong your bond is, that, kuch bhi ho jaye, whether the person cheats on you twice, you make up.
That's her.
That's me.
That's just her. I've done worse, but that's her.
Yeah, this person I dated, and this was the brother, okay? This was the brother of the crush. The elder brother was
Yeah.
my crush, and I dated this guy. He also once called me, and we had an exam the next day. And we were in the same stream, 11th May. And he called me up, and he's like, "What are you studying?" And I'm like, geography ka exam hai. And then we were talking, and then we fought. And then I started crying. And he's like, "Okay, now bye." I was like, "What?" He said this, that he just wanted to make me cry.
Farzeen.
And he hung up, and I just kept crying. Oh my god. Us time pe I didn't mind that he said that I just wanted to make you cry. I was just crying because, oh shit, we fought. This was the relationship. And I tolerated this. Now that I think back,
Please think back and give that Farzeen a hug.
Hannah,
Yeah, think back and
so many moments where we would go back and hug our younger selves.
Yeah. What I'm going to say now
beats this.
We're not in competition, but
yeah, let this not be a competition.
This cannot be. We cannot out trauma each other. But if I say the story, DU का जो महाराजा अग्रसेन कॉलेज का जो मेरा बैच था, उसके आगे पीछे वाले सब लोगों को पता चल जाएगा मैं किसकी बात कर रही हूँ. Okay, so with that in mind, I dated this boy, and he came at me. He came to me. Okay. Whatever. After we start dating, and we dated also for like 4.5 years. Yeah.
Okay. That's a long relationship. Yeah.
A long relationship of what? Him telling me that I'm absolutely ugly. Him telling me that it's an embarrassment for him when I walk alongside him. Him telling me that people with my complexion look dirty.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, it's a joke now. So yeah. And then, the best was, he goes, the thing is, Prapti, you're really ugly. Like, you're not ugly, you're fugly. So that was one day that he said that. And then there was this other, and I believed also because I was bullied in school.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Wait, I'm hot as fuck. So this boy, he tells me that I need to get over this whole thing of hot girls, and that I deserve a better girlfriend, and that I deserve a better looking girlfriend and all. So let's do this one thing. I'll, meet other girls and everything, and I'll get it out of my system and come back to you.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
It's okay. I will give you a hug after this.
No, I went for therapy.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean,
so I'm just saying that I tolerated all of that. Why? Because from bachpan we are groomed. Groomed is the word. Grooming happens where you are supposed to take all kinds of BS from people.
Yeah.
You're supposed to tolerate it all. People kya, men. In fact, it has taken a whole while for me to unlearn this line, hey, he's a man, no. And just to be away from the fact that वो तो प्यार से चिल्लाए होंगे. हाँ. प्यार से ऐसे जोर से बोल दिया होगा.
The Vanga universe of love.
Yeah, the Vanga. Oh, yeah. I dated one of them.
You dated one of them. I've also dated one of them.
So, and there's this other boy who also I was seeing a while later. This man, like I was in the final semester of my master's, this man is working. Babe, from Noida, I used to travel to Mayur Vihar to give him money.
Why?
Because he was broke.
But were you earning?
No, I had my American Express money. So I would go, and because he's asked for money, I'd be like, yeah, I'll come give.
आता भी नहीं था लेने के लिए. Wow.
And in fact, he was trying to bench me. He was trying to keep me.
Oh, as an option.
Yeah, as an option because his ex was coming back and he wanted to see whether it'll work out.
Oh, shit.
And then
not
he owed
bench
me money.
You, bank you. You were his bank.
Yeah. thanks. Anyway, so finally when I asked him for the money back, he says ये तो goodwill में दिए थे. तो charity case है क्या तू? अच्छी खासी नौकरी है तेरी. So and I'm younger. I'm the one who's a student.
Yeah, that's so weird. That setup is so weird. I mean, okay.
I have never, like the way he has taken advantage of my naivety, I don't think anyone else has. And then one fine day, his fiance sends an apology. His fiance is apologizing. I'm like, girl, I'm sorry to you.
Oh, did you say that?
I was like, I'm sorry for you. And he has a daughter now. Oh my God, everything is so scary.
Yeah. And I think like in my early 20s, I dated people and I was also busy. So I didn't get time to be a doormat. So in my late 20s, I decided to be a doormat again with one person that I dated. And bad behavior, I was excusing all the bad behavior. I mean, 3 years we dated and every birthday I was just crying. And today when I look back, I know that it was not okay in that moment. Not, like you said, the conditioning makes you believe that it's okay.
Let's not even call it conditioning, babe, because this is grooming. It's love. You fight, you come together. You fight, you come together.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm not saying that you can't fight in a relationship. Of course, there will be
fights. There will be, yeah.
But you have to draw that line for yourself, and that is completely up to you. Like earlier, I was a doormat, and then suddenly I was so aware that I'm not going to be a doormat again. My guards were always up. With the slightest disagreement with someone, I'd be like, not even disagreement.
It was a disagreement. I think you'll go for. You're ready to have a conversation with people. It's not a disagreement. It's a, you know how they keep pushing the boundary to gauge how much they can, how much shit they can put you through.
Now I'm at a place where I'm like, sorry.
Yeah, now the first sign I'm like, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I think that is also one reason why we've been told that after a certain age it will be difficult to settle down.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because we know that we'll not settle for something that we are not okay with. We'll not settle for someone who doesn't match our standard. And I feel like that is one thing why people try to marry off women young.
Absolutely. Like they want to marry you off like when you're 23. मेरे घर पे तो तब बात शुरू हुई थी 23 and all. And I was also like even when I was in 1920, I thought it's okay 23 tak shadi. But when I reached 23, this was the boy I wanted to marry, right? He was doing all this to me.
Oh no.
Yeah. So that breakup had happened. I knew that arranged marriage is nowhere in the scene. After that, it was just this period of singledom, and I was like, no, sorry. Like after, once you touch 27, 28, I think you realize why they wanted you to marry at 23.
Yeah.
And all that is setting in, and you're just like,
no, it's not gonna happen. Would you be open to an arranged marriage setup now?
I don't think so.
No? I feel like I was discussing this with a friend, and I feel like it's like your parents are swiping for you on Jeevan Sathi.
Yeah.
Hai na?
Yeah. That's exactly what
at one point, if you share a good relationship with your parent and your parent knows you, I don't think it's that bad, because of course, as long as they give you the option of getting to know that person and they're just swiping for you, because they probably have more filters in mind than you would.
Or it's like if they're at that level with you, maybe you can just take it as them setting you up on a blind date.
Yeah, it is that. I think I would be, I mean, now I don't need it, but
if we take a shot every time Farzeen says she's in a good relationship.
Nazar lagegi yaar pakka.
Wahi to.
Sorry. And so why do you think you're single, Prapti?
I gave you all these examples. And you're asking me why I'm single. It's not like I don't go on dates. I'm not, I don't step out much. I'm not a very outdoor person. So मेरे को तो बहुत मेहनत लगती है ऐसे मिलने जाना भी किसी को. Okay.
है मेहनत यार.
Yeah. Okay. And after that, they do or say something. Babe. I remember
they breathe.
He breathes wrong. Why is he turning? Why do he has a phone?
Well, left nostril is nostriling too much, flaring up.
Why do his eyeballs go like this when he looks at?
ऐसा हो गया ना
मतलब अब मेरे लिए वही तो I all jokes aside, boundaries are very much in place. And I think I'm still growing in that direction because अभी भी ऐसा हो जाता है कि कोई कुछ ऐसा कर देता है जो मैं generally नहीं tolerate करूंगी and I'm like दे देते हैं मौका यार
I
दिल की बात है.
know, yeah. So what about, I also have experience of dating in Delhi and in Mumbai. Do you think that the dating pool in Mumbai is better, or is it, what do you think?
I'll take some time to explain this.
Okay, so I'll tell you.
Yeah.
This may come as a shocker, but I feel like the dating pool in Delhi is better than the dating pool in Mumbai. Although the person I'm dating right now is from Mumbai. However, when I was dating in Delhi, I felt like people were more in sync with what was happening around the world. They were more opinionated. They were more political. But people in Mumbai, I feel like, are a little distant. At least the people I went on dates with, I felt like they were very detached and I couldn't find any common ground. Also, I felt like I found funnier people in Delhi. And in general, I think it's also because I was raised in Delhi. My sense of humor is also more in sync with people who have that very like North Indian sense of humor.
I think the dating pool in Mumbai is better. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
In my experience, because मेरे घर पे तो लोग आके जाते नहीं थे ना. This is anyway that.
वो तो Delhi. Oh shit. Yeah.
And not just that, like you said, politically aware people. I have found that more in Mumbai.
Okay.
In Delhi, it has also happened to me where, so when once you tell people that you're not looking for marriage on a dating app,
right,
they simply think that you're here for anything casual that comes their way. I remember this man, I told him that I'm not looking to marry. He goes, oh, okay. And then the moment I said something, okay, it was some
Sorry, this was in Delhi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some political thing I said, and this guy goes, ये serious वाली बातें नहीं ना, please. Oh. Yeah, यही call पे थे हम call पे थे. हाँ नहीं ना, मेरा मुंह खराब. I was like, bro, what? Brother,
brother, what's that, brother? And then what did you do?
Blocked him.
Okay.
Like we hung
this
up.
Was not the doormat phase then.
No, this wasn't.
Okay, this might be sad and share it if you want to. But have you had a moment where you've hated yourself after like a date or after in a relationship?
In a relationship, yes.
And that was the breaking point for you. Ki, this is it.
No. You know, it was the exact opposite. So this boy who used to call me ugly, it was so bad, Farzeen. Like I would not look in the mirror.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I would go to college and I'd be looking, I'd not be meeting people's eyes because I'd be like, oh my God, they think I'm ugly. I don't want to see it in their face. And then I got to know the exact opposite was happening. There were people who wanted to ask me out but did not because they knew I was dating him.
Power move.
That was the power move. That is what he was doing.
God.
Yeah. And American Express changed that for me because every day I would go to office, there'd be someone, can I have your number? Can I and you're like, I can't be that ugly then. I can't be that ugly. If they're coming and if they're like, a very classist ऐसे jokes भी मारे हैं उसने कि how there's only a certain kind of people who will be attracted towards me. ऐसे सब बहुत कुछ okay. And here,
who is this person? Everybody who knows this person.
Yeah, please tell them I say hi.
Yeah, we need to like.
And
I feel bad for whoever they're with.
Oh yeah, I think he's single and he attributes that to me. That's the kind of power I hold over him. He's from the Vanga universe. And I remember going back to him after 1 month at this workplace. See how much having a job, being in the company of people, knowing others, and not being isolated in a relationship, how much of a
difference it makes.
It makes a huge difference because I was getting so much attention and I was like, maybe only he finds me ugly. Why should I be with someone who finds me ugly then?
Yeah.
And then I was just off it and I was done.
Yeah.
But on that note, it becomes so important to have girlfriends.
Absolutely. Because even though at first you might not agree with them and you might do everything that they're asking you not to do, one day you know that you're going to go back to them, cry your heart
And
out,
they'll be there for you.
and they'll be there for you.
Yeah.
And the good girlfriends won't even say, I told you so.
Yeah. नहीं,
Yeah.
मैं तो बोलूंगी, मैं नहीं हूँ good. So anyway, so because so many people have told me and I haven't,
listened.
Yeah, and just to have a circle where you can go and talk and know that whatever will happen would be मेरे best उसमें, मेरे best interest में.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and please find girlfriends.
Yeah.
Please find people who you vibe with. Please have that. And ये ऐसे बोलने में तो बड़ा fancy लगता है, vibe with your tribe, ये सब नहीं. There won't be people like that. You like her.
What?
It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't try.
No, but I didn't get it only.
How did we meet? Did we have any fancy lingo going on between us? No. You know how they're just there. They're just she's just automatically there.
No, but people saying vibe with your tribe is
मैं कह रही हूँ, हाँ, मैं कह रही हूँ, ये fancy jingoism की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी जब तुम्हें वो लोग मिलेंगे ना.
That is your tribe. You'll find your people, and that is the tribe.
That
you
is
build
the
your
tribe. And you build your tribe, exactly, and take your time. And when someone breaches a boundary, just have a conversation. If they're not ready to understand, step away. That goes for men, women, anyone else you'll meet.
Right.
And I know we started with talking about dating. And this also went into other spheres, but a lot of aspects of our life, I feel, come together for making us the people we are when
Absolutely,
we date.
yeah. Bad relationships really help you understand what you shouldn't be okay with in general. Even at the workplace, I feel like it helps.
Yeah.
Because once you start respecting yourself, once you have self-esteem, you also know that even at the workplace, you'll be mindful of how people treat you.
It is so different from, you're absolutely correct. It is so different for me now. I understand what entitlement looks like.
Exactly.
I understand when I'm being taken advantage of. And has that made me kick out many people in my life? Yes, 2023 has been that year.
Right.
When I've just kicked out people right, left, and center.
Absolutely.
So I would think that 2023 has been my peak.
You're okay with a lot more as a younger person, and I think like that idea also comes from malleability. You
again our woman comes in.
Exactly. You don't know who you can be, and now at this point,
I still don't know who I can be, but I know I don't have to tolerate this.
Exactly. Can't generalize, but I feel like my bad relationships have helped me. I don't want the trauma, but it's there, and that is something that therapy is for.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I feel like bad relationships, bad dating experiences have really shaped who I am today.
Okay, but Farzeen, isn't that like saying what doesn't kill you makes you stronger?
It is that.
It is, but
it's not a good thing.
It is not a good thing. Like my trauma did not. No, I don't think your bad dating experiences and trauma made you this person.
Yeah.
No, it is your empathy that has made you this person.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
I think
I could have lived without the trauma.
Yeah. Very nicely. Yeah. All of us could have.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Therapy के पैसे बच जाते.
हाँ, वैसे हैं भी straight क्या कर सकते हैं? Trauma ही मिलेगा. तो फिर
unnecessary. हाँ.
Because you're in a good relationship. एक तो ये है ना, प्यार व्यार को ऐसा दर्जा दिया हुआ है हमारे जिंदगी में, सोसाइटी में ऐसे भी, मतलब ये ब्राउन पीपल सिंड्रोम नहीं है, ये यूनिवर्सल है. That's true. हाँ, तो प्यार अलग जगह पर भी ढूंढो ना, प्यार दोस्तों में ढूंढो.
प्यार दोस्तों में is something that is so, it's a realization that comes in so late in life.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah. पता है वो जो solid grounding होती है ना, where you know that there are people who love you. Then this romantic love does not become the first. पहले टियर में नहीं आ जाता वो. और अगर रोमांटिक लव होता भी है तो भी दोस्तों से बातें करते रहो, वैसे ही अपने प्लान्स बनाया करो. ये इसको मत दो तुम्हें पहला दर्जा ऐसे.
Yeah, I think it's really important. Like right now, dating also in early 20s was, the universe was that. Everything is that person. And as a mature person now, I feel like realizing that great, the person is very, very important, maybe the most important person in your life, but your life has other people.
Yeah, he's not the center
of your universe. Yeah. And that is very important because honestly, you should be the center of your universe.
और ये पता है, ये जब ऐसे हम बोल रहे हैं तो लग रहा होगा बैठी है दो बोलती रहती हैं, लेकिन
इंस्टाग्राम की चीजें,
हाँ इंस्टाग्रामेबल कोट्स
हाँ।
बोल रही हैं बैठ के, इनका तो क्या ही है,
हाँ,
लेकिन आपके दरिए में से डूब के अभी तक निकले हैं, अभी और डूबना है, मैं समझ रही हूँ, लेकिन
true.
अभी तक जो डूब डूब
हाँ,
के जल के सीखा है,
yeah, और
क्या था वो, अक्ल बादाम खाने से नहीं धोखा खाने से आती है,
that
और
is
धोखे
true.
का ढोकले जो मैंने पेल के
बहुत
खाए हैं मैंने।
बहुत बहुत धोखे खाए हैं, एंड हम अपने धोखे से आपको ये बताना चाहते हैं कि डेलुलू इज नॉट द ओनली सेलुलू. I don't think so.
The only delulu that should be there is you as the center of that delulu.
Yeah.
It should not be another person. It should not be a friend. It should not be a partner.
Yeah.
It should not be your parents,
Yeah.
sibling, nobody. जरा ट्राई कर लो, मतलब मेरे भी बाल ऐसे धूप में नहीं सफेद हुए हैं.
Why do people say that? धूप में तो सफेद थोड़े होते हैं बाल.
धूप में ब्लीच हो जाते हैं ना, your brown hair loses its sheen and color.
Anyway, we are not trying to say that older people are wiser, because sometimes they are not.
Yeah, sometimes yeah.
Maybe that's what we'll talk about in the next episode.
Maybe.
For now, from two wise owls.
मैं बिल्कुल नहीं हूँ wise.
मैं भी नहीं हूँ वैसे तो, सिर्फ बोल के ही शर्म आ गई. couldn't complete that sentence, but from all
कितने honest हैं हम लोग.
From all our experiences, we've realized that we are, at least, I think we are in a better place
now. A much better place.
Yeah. And therapy is definitely helping, and therapy is not very accessible, we understand that, but if you can afford it, I think.
Yeah, I would also recommend EMDR to everybody.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. Like this video if you liked it, share it with your friends, and if you feel like what we spoke about could help a friend get out of a relationship where they're being a doormat, do it.
Pass it on to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are helping. If you've not been able to say things, we've said things, so send it.
Yeah.
And
follow us on Instagram. I'm Prapti Elizabeth. She's Farzeen Ali on Instagram.
Yeah, and subscribe to our channel, Eves Teasing Podcast.
And leave your comments on what are the relationships that messed with you.
Oh yeah.
Please.
Hugs.